Hello folks and welcome to another part of Let's Play Europa Universalis Divine Wind, where we play the Kingdom of Brandenburg. Last time we finished our war against Portugal, Great Britain and some minors by conceding defeat in a way which did not hurt us that much. However, still it was a defeat. I feel sad mostly for the colonies, but nothing is lost as we retain the one that's truly important for us, and that's Rio de Oro. And I believe that we will be able to regain the colonies later on too. Don't worry. Well, what I wanted to do now is just basically play and shuffle through the years, because my plan is to exit from the HRE. And for that I need to gain core on Riga. Riga. And then Erz and Oberlausitz. So after we've gained the core on this, which will be in 20 years, I'm gonna exit from Holy Roman Empire and say goodbye to all the backwards ways they forced us to follow. So basically that's all for now. Our armies are coming back and we'll just try to improve and improve and improve and improve again, as we have a certain plan in front of us, like building a massive fleet and other things. So yeah, I'll get back to you folks when something interesting happens, as always. So okay folks, apart from raising our stability, we now have a land technology advance of level 22, which enables us to have Latin Caracol cavalry. It also gives us a nifty bonus to our army morale, but this is more important. Latin Caracol cavalry. In the late 16th and early 17th century, the most common combat formation for Western European cavalry was the caracol, which could be employed in two ways. With the first method, the first rank of the cavalry formation charged frontally against the enemy, the cavalrymen firing their weapons at a range of 30 to 50 paces. Then they turned round again and returned to the rear of the formation and became the last rank. The following rank would charge in the same way, fire at the enemy and return to the rear. With this formation, the first rank was always charging, while the other ranks were loading and waiting their turn to charge. Another method was to charge in a single file, firing when the enemies were on the right, and then continuing round in a circular motion, all the while reloading and returning to reform the lines in a continuous attack. Well, the most good thing about this is that it's raising our morale, offensive morale to 2. Defensive morale to 2 as well. Fire will be 3 and defensive 2, and shock will be offensive fire will be 2. So let's do that. And you will be pleased that I started preparations for our invasion of Songhai. Our half-Russian army is replenishing in Rio de Oro. We gained military access through Arguin and Trarza, and we will soon gain it we will soon gain a holy war against Songhai. Well, at least I hope so. If we won't, then I'm gonna actually attack them with some other reason, not sure what yet, but I send the warning and I'm gonna do everything in my power to attack them. Also, I am preparing to start colonization of Sierra Leone, but for that I need a better king with some better possibility, especially since Sierra Leone is so close to Songhai. In this first attack I would like to gain Kayor and Gabu, and maybe even Wolof, to cut off Songhai from other provinces, but mainly we will be there for the gold. So yeah, the gold is what will drive us there. So yeah, that's all for now. By the way, the shipyards in Fort Pullman are almost ready. We are building Grand Shipyard now, and because we had the land technology advance, I'm gonna do what I promised, and that is to raise the government technology to the max. So in less than 2 years, we will now have another idea, which will be press gangs, which will decrease the cost of our carracks to caravels to approximately 21 gold, which you have to admit is pretty neat because we will then have 38 caravels. So yeah, that's what I meant. Thinking about that, maybe before I will start building that, I'll also try to build advanced naval technology, so that we will build galleons. I'm not actually sure if galleon is a light or heavy ship, but I think it definitely has to be a heavy ship. I'm not that skilled with ships, the sea and ocean ones. As mainly I was playing countries without an access to sea. Okay, well, I'll get back to you soon. Okay, just a small update. As you can see, France is losing this war totally to Portuguese and still Castilian armies, which is pretty bad actually. However, Spain is being conquered, Portugal is being conquered by Switzerland, and anyways, this isn't pretty good news for anyone. Oh yeah, basically that's all. Okay, we just gained a core province in Ostpreußen, which is fine, but yeah, it won't help us with the infamy. But it's still good because this person is really rich and will give us a certain amount of gold. Yeah, so yeah, it's good to know that it's ours. Okay, good news, bad news time, and mainly it's bad news. Well, actually no it isn't, huh? Great Britain declared war on Songhai, thinking that they had the Holy War casus belli on them, so they used it. But the good news is that obviously Trarza has been overtaken by Songhai, so let's hope they will be able to push them out, and I'm not so sure about it. Well, we'll see. To boost our income and also to boost our naval research, I'm going to build a naval equipment manufacturer in Fort Pullman. Because this is our two great shipyards. I felt like it might be a good idea to actually have a manufacturer in both of them, and as it is also naval supplies province, it will give us fine bonus of 12 gold per production. So yeah, let's do that now. We've spent all of our money on this. I know that might be quite confusing, as I said that my plan is to build the ships. However, I feel that it might be a good idea to boost the research, as we will still have couple of years to invest in the naval technology before we can start building the big ships. Okay, now the war was looking quite good, and actually Songhai was able to conquer Arguin as well, but the British quite easily got Cayor. So So this may turn okay or may turn as a disaster. I'm not yet sure which it will be. Well, let's hope they will go for the money. Yeah, I'm still investing heavily in culture tradition, as I want to get a better better diplomat than we have. So one more magistrate and we're there. Okay, the war is over on the following terms. Songhai will cede Koyor. Songhai will pay 172 gold. So that's basically what happened, and I don't know why the British got the center of trade. Well, the good news is that Trarzavov and Gabu can still be attacked, and I think that they might have a lot of gold left, but not that much. I was actually thinking about attacking Morocco, but that's being taken care of by the Portuguese. So yeah, I don't really know where they get such huge armies, because Brandenburg is quite huge and we still have much smaller army. So I hope they're investing in that by severely compromising their own economy, because otherwise I just really don't know. Let's check what the inflation rate is. Yeah, Ming is up to 43. Yeah, Castile 25, that's good. France 27, that's good as well. Bohemia 24. Portugal 22, okay, that sounds great. Okay, what about income? Great Britain and Castile first. Lithuania, France, Mink, and then us. That's pretty sweet. With a very low inflation. All the other ones have much bigger inflation, so you can be quite content that we are one of the most powerful countries in the world. That's fine. Okay, we now got a diplomat of level 5, which is a bit unlucky because we might have got a level 6 diplomat, but this will do just nicely. So our infamy is going now down by 0.0, 0.5, 0.05 every year, but that's weird because it was going down by a bit more. It was going down by, no, it's okay, sorry, it was going up by -10 and -15. Okay, it's okay. Well, but the good thing is that we have it under control, and right after our king will be old enough, I'm planning to actually try to get him on the throne as soon as possible, because any other option is just ridiculous. We need the diplomat.